Facebook lost 18.3 lakh crore rupees in 4th February 2022. Now this loss is highest ever loss any company had in the history of the world. The reason for this loss will blow your mind. Just to give you the idea of how big the loss was, if you take total revenue of Tata Motors, Maruti Suzuki, TCS, Infosys and Wipro and add all of them, then also the total of all these companies' revenue will not be equal to half of this loss that Facebook has made. Now the question is, what exactly are the reasons behind such a big loss? Well, Mark Zuckerberg told only two factors impacted Facebook for this loss: Apple and TikTok. Now Apple is not even a competitor of Facebook, so how does it impact Facebook's loss? Well, to understand this, we have to understand how Facebook makes money. Facebook makes major part of its revenue from ads. Imagine you wanted to buy a phone in 15,000 to 20,000 range. So you searched for best phones under 20,000. After this, when you open Facebook, you will realize that Facebook will show you ads of phones under 20,000. This is because Facebook tracks your activities in other apps, and by doing this, Facebook shows apps to you based on your recent interest. This is the reason the conversion from Facebook ads are very high. Now, from an advertiser's point of view, companies are ready to give huge amount to Facebook for running ads, since the conversion rate to buy their product is high from these ads. But here's the twist in the game. Recently, Apple launched a new security update where Apple phones will actually tell you if any external app is tracking your activity. You also have the option to stop the app from accessing your activities. Now, this is a huge problem for Facebook, because if you do not allow Facebook to track your activities, it cannot get the access to your interest, and then it cannot show you the relevant ads. This is the reason recently a lot of companies stopped ads from Facebook. This resulted a lot of investors to take their money back from Facebook and went away. From a study conducted by Apps Flyer, it is found that from 100 crore people who are using iPhone, 60% of people do not allow any external app to track their activities after this feature was introduced. The second factor is TikTok. Nowadays, with internet's revolution, people are no more interested with the photo sharing and wanted to consume video content. In fact, from a survey, it is observed that the average retention time of a user was 0.7 seconds in photo sharing social media apps, whereas for video sharing apps, the average retention time is 11 seconds. This is the reason TikTok is getting more and more users. This resulted in over 5 lakh people in last 3 months to stop using Facebook. Now you may be thinking how Facebook missed to plan anything for these type of issues. Well, the answer to the question is they actually had some plans. Facebook thought about these things in the past and had 4 distinct plans to save themselves, and you will be shocked with the plans that they had. The first plan they had is to launch their own phone and OS. Few years back, Facebook launched their own phone and OS where Facebook is the default app. That means you cannot restrict anything for usage of Facebook. But unfortunately, the phone failed miserably and people did not accept this. The second plan was to increase the bandwidth. The parent company of Facebook is Meta, which has 93 companies apart from Facebook, which includes companies like Instagram and WhatsApp. So even if Facebook fails, then also Meta will survive. The third plan is to add video functionality like TikTok. Facebook added short video functionality as Instagram Reels in Instagram. This actually helped Facebook to save few customers. The fourth plan is to change the industry. You may already be aware about the AR/VR metaverse that Meta is creating. In the last few years, Facebook invested more than $3.8 billion in a company called Oculus. This company helped Meta to create a virtual platform to experience social media and game using AR and VR. Now only time will tell if this strategy will help Meta to be successful or Facebook will die. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video. Make sure to comment what is the next topic that you will be interested in, and I will make sure to create a video that you like. I'll see you in the next video guys. Until then, this is Mukesh signing off.